So if you can tell, this looks a little different from where I landed. There's a couple different ports you can take to go over, and the lady working at my guest house, she recommended coming here. It's cheaper and it'll get me over there. We are locked and loaded. Definitely someplace I want to come back for sure. Yes. Definitely have to come back to this place. Stay longer. See all of the island. Camp out. Oh, can't go up there. Nope.
Forbidden area.
Captain area?
Yeah.
I'm the captain.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm driving. Definitely a lot more rugged of a ferry than the last one. And it only costs $18,000, which is like $1.25 to ride this thing over to. We're going over there. We're going over there, but I'm gonna miss this place. So, how often do you go back and forth?
Sometimes twice in a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a truck driver?
Yeah.
Your job?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you transport? What do you ship?
I want to buy. Do you know paving block? I don't know.
Blocks?
Yeah.
Like rocks?
Block. Yeah.
Rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just a bunch of rocks. You drive one of these yellow trucks?
Yeah, yellow truck, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Over there.
Okay. And you get that from Medan?
No, from Siantan.
Siantan, okay.
From Siantan.
Sounds like a club in here. Always playing music. And I just realized all these trucks are empty right here. So maybe they're going where that guy was talking about earlier, loading up with rocks and dirt and that kind of stuff, and then coming back. All right. So before I get on the road, I wanted to stop by here and get some bread, and the lady just showed me. She was like, "Hey, look, we put your sticker right over here." Awesome. Saya senang.
Iya, langsung semua saudara saya nengok. Kita ini kan, oh
Yeah?
iya ini kemarin di Palembang, ini di Bali,
Right. Yes.
di Jogja katanya.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Mau lihat teh? Thank you.
Malihate. And of course, had to give me some more bananas. 10,000. 70 cents for all those bananas. It's crazy. Yes, that would be the mouth of a massive fish right here. And this is also the site of one of the scenes from a documentary that I wish all of my 106,000 subscribers would watch. I wish every Indonesian would watch. Heck, I wish every American would watch. The documentary I'm talking about is called The Act of Killing. It is one of the most fascinating, bizarre, eye-opening documentaries I've ever seen in my life. It's about the killings that took place in 1965 here in Indonesia. This is something that I've refrained from talking about on my channel. It's somewhat of a sensitive topic. For those of you who don't know, in 1965, there was a botched attempt to kidnap 6 generals. And what ended up happening, 6 generals and a 6-year-old girl were killed. The details about this kidnapping and killing are still kind of muddy. I've looked into it. I've read all different kind of books, and from what I understand, these were Indonesian army soldiers who were attempting to kidnap some other Indonesian army officers because they believed that they were going to start a coup, a right-wing coup here in Indonesia. It didn't go as planned, and 6 generals were killed, and a 6-year-old girl was killed as well. And after that, that's when things got messy. Let's go inside here and finish the story. So from what I understand, this was supposed to be a restaurant. I don't know how long it's been open or if it ever opened, but it's just, as you can see, it is gutted. And the director of the documentary, he thought this was just a bizarre sight, and so he used this as one of the scenes in the documentary. And so I heard it was close to Lake Toba, and so I was like, if I ever get to Lake Toba, I gotta figure out where this place is and come check it out. Just a massive, massive orange fish that looks out on to Lake Toba. So after these 6 generals were killed, the second president of Indonesia, at the time he was a general in the Indonesian army, he was able to use this as an excuse or as a reason to grab power. At the time, here in Indonesia, the Communist Party was the 3rd largest communist party in the world, behind China and Russia. And they were gaining power, gaining popularity here in Indonesia. Indonesia also had a major women's group here, one of the biggest women's group of all of Southeast Asia. And they were labeled as communists as well. And what Suharto did, he was able to blame this killing on the communists. And he was able to, put fear into everyone here in Indonesia that this could happen to you. What these women did, these witches, they went in and they cut off their genitalia. And these devil communists, if you don't kill them, then they're going to come kill you. And so he was able to use this as a call to many people here in Indonesia to go out and kill hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of so-called communists. And this documentary is fascinating because it follows the gangsters and these killers and tells their story. And you might be thinking, well, why would the killers want to talk about what they did? They murdered thousands and thousands of people. Well, that's what's so fascinating about this documentary, is because these killers openly boast about what they did. The director gave them free rein to tell their story any way they want.
Kau ingat waktu pengganyangan Cina tahun 66? Kan daftar itu kan klien itu ngasih daftar. Iya. Daftar apa pergi, sepanjang jalan Sudirman itu kalau jumpa Cina anak kerjain.
They could choose what to leave out. They could choose what to leave in. You know, they were given free rein, like I said, to portray this image of how they want to be seen. And so they basically reenact the killings that they did and talk about what they did, and without any shame, without apologizing, nothing.
Itu definisi kejahatan perang. Itu buatan orang yang menang.
And you might be thinking, how can they get away with this? Well, because of my country, because of America. This was all happening during the Cold War. America was at war with Russia, and the fight between the capitalists and the communists, you know, was taking over the globe. And Indonesia was an up-and-coming and brand new nation. And America did not want Indonesia to fall into communist hands. And so a lot of people will say, oh, Suharto, the first president, he was too left-leaning. He was too friendly with the communists. You know, we talked about this in the Bandung videos when I went to the Bandung conference. Suharto was part of the non-alignment agreement, the non-alignment pact with many other countries who were trying to stay out of the Cold War. But, you know, the people who wanted to eliminate the communists, eliminate the people on the left, eliminate their competitors, you know, they didn't care. They just wanted to wipe them out. They wanted money. They wanted power.
Kalau saya nantinya duduk dari DPR dari Komisi Pembangunan atau Komisi D, saya berkemungkinan bisa mendapatkan uang. Itukah dari mana?
And they were given the green light by the army and Suharto to eliminate anyone who was on the left. Again, this documentary, it's long. You gotta see it. It's something else. And yeah, okay. Dang, I'm all itchy because to get up here, you had to walk through all these bushes right here. It wasn't easy getting here. Can I get out this way? All right, I think I'm gonna have to go around. And in the documentary, all these bushes and all these shrubs and all these trees right here are gone. And they were able to shoot this. I don't know if it's the opening scene, but it's the cover of this documentary. If you look for it on YouTube, The Act of Killing, they use this as the cover of that documentary. And you know what I'm talking about is pretty sensitive, I guess, here in Indonesia. But this documentary isn't banned on YouTube. The Indonesian name for it is Jagal, which means butcher. And so somehow the director and they were able to get this movie out, and it's, like I said, it's not banned. You would think this subject matter in Indonesia, people wouldn't want to, the government or whoever wouldn't want this kind of movie to be out. And so it's not like I'm revealing something that's like, you know, top secret or anything. This documentary, I believe, has like hundreds of millions of views. And so it's long, it's fascinating, and I think every single one of you should watch it. All right, let's get on out of here. All right, so I would like to think they shot the opening scene or the cover from this rock. Like this, I believe, is the view you see. But all this is gone. All this is cleared away. Or maybe they built something here, but I think this right here, this is the view. These kids hanging off of these buses, man. Crazy. Hanging out the side door. Hey, hey! Oh, now they're camera shy. Oh, come on now. Look at them. trash out and everything.